Hey, it's Alex. In this video, I'm going to show you the 4 hidden causes of dead stock that are draining your cash flow right now. And more importantly, the exact system to prevent it from ever happening again. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to identify dead stock before it hits your warehouse, how to liquidate what you already have, and how to set up systems that keep your capital flowing instead of sitting on shelves collecting dust. What this means for your business is that you'll free up thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars that's currently trapped in products nobody wants. And you'll stop making the same purchasing mistakes that created this problem in the first place. Here's what nobody tells you about dead stock. It's not just products that won't sell. It's about capital you can't use. Every dollar tied up in dead inventory is a dollar you can't spend on marketing, hiring, or inventory that actually moves. Dead stock is any product sitting in your warehouse that isn't selling at the rate you expected. It could be clothing, electronics, food products, household goods. It doesn't matter. What does matter is that it's taking up space and cash. The frustrating part is that most business owners know when they have dead stock. They walk past it every day, but they don't know how it got there or how to stop it from happening again. The first cause is overproduction, but not in the way that you think. It's not just ordering too much, it's ordering based on hope instead of data. Here's how it happens. You see a product doing well, sales are strong for 2 months, so you order a massive batch to capitalize on the trend and get better unit economics. Then demand stops, now you're stuck. Or you're a manufacturer and you produce large runs because it's cheaper per unit. Makes sense on the spreadsheet, but if you can't sell through that inventory before preferences shift, you've just converted cheap production into expensive dead stock. The real issue isn't the volume, it's the timing and the assumptions. You're forecasting based on what happened, not what's happening. Cause number 2 is poor inventory visibility. You literally don't know what you have. I've seen businesses order more stock of a product they already have 200 units of in the back room. Why? Because nobody checked. Because their system doesn't update in real time. Because the warehouse and purchasing team aren't aligned and talking. This isn't about having bad software. I've seen businesses with expensive inventory systems that still create dead stock because nobody's actually looking at the reports. The data exists, it's just that it's not driving decisions. If you're making purchasing decisions without knowing your current stock levels, your reorder points, and your actual sell-through rates, you're guessing, and guessing creates dead stock. So quick thing, I've put together a free dead stock calculator that will show you exactly how much capital you have trapped in unsellable inventory right now. You can find it in the description below. It takes about 5 minutes to fill out and it'll give you a number, probably a scary number, but at least you'll know what you're dealing with. Grab that after this video. The third cause is consumer preferences changing and you're always one step behind. The smartphone you ordered 6 months ago, already outdated. The fashion trend that was hot in March, dead by June. The problem isn't that trends change, that's always been true. The problem is that your inventory cycles are too slow to keep up. You're ordering based on 90-day forecasts in a world where preferences change every 30 days. By the time your shipment arrives, the window's already closed. The solution isn't ordering less, it's ordering smarter. Shorter production runs, faster turnover, products with longer relevance windows. You want inventory that gives you flexibility, not commitment. The fourth cause is supply chain disruptions, leaving you holding the bag. You order a container, it's delayed by 6 weeks. By the time it arrives, the selling season is over. Or it arrives damaged, or half of it arrives and half doesn't. Now you've got incomplete inventory you can't sell. The mistake isn't that the disruption happened, that's out of your control. The mistake was not having backup plans. No alternative suppliers, no buffer stock, no agreement on what happens when things go wrong. Your supply chain should be a partnership, not a transaction. If your supplier doesn't care about your dead stock problem, you've got to find a supplier who does. I'll give you a real life example. Patagonia, the outdoor apparel brand was drowning in dead stock in the early 2000s. Their solution wasn't just better forecasting, they rebuilt their entire production system. They implemented flexible manufacturing that could respond to real-time demand signals. They set up inventory systems that gave them flexibility and visibility across each location. They shortened their production cycles so they weren't committed to huge runs of products that might not sell. And so the result was massive reduction in dead stock, more cash flow, better margins. It's the same lesson that applies to your business, whether you're doing 10 million or 10,000 in revenue. So here's what you need to do. First, calculate your current dead stock. Use the calculator in the description that I mentioned. Second is identify which of these 4 causes is creating it. Third is to implement one fix this week, not all of them, just one. Maybe that's setting up real-time inventory tracking. Maybe that's negotiating better terms with your suppliers. Maybe it's running smaller test orders before committing to larger runs. Dead stock isn't inevitable, it's a symptom of a broken system. If you fix the systems, you fix the problem. More importantly, you free up cash to grow your business instead of funding your warehouse. If you found this valuable, join the Stock Savers community where we dive deeper into inventory systems that actually work. Links in the description, and go check out that calculator as well. See you in the next one.